What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the week between Christmas and New Year's, and Merry Christmas to me. I have COVID. So I am quarantined down in my basement, kind of bored, wondering what I'm going to do with my time, and I thought to myself, this is the perfect time to record a video I've been wanting to shoot for quite a while, and that is bringing you guys my own personal top 10 favorite bowling content YouTube channels. That's right, I am leaving Bald Brothers Bowling out of it. It is technically my #1 favorite channel. Hopefully it is yours as well. But keeping my biased opinion out of that, I am taking the 10 that I like the most. Now, there's tons of bowling channels out there. I subscribe to a lot of them. I watch almost all of them. I cannot get enough bowling content. It was really hard for me to distill this list down to 10. And you're going to see some of the typical players, the ones you would expect to be on the top of the list, but you're going to be surprised by some of them. The #1 spot might even surprise you the most. When I'm searching for bowling content YouTube videos, I'm generally looking for one of 4 categories. I'm either looking for ball reviews, education, entertainment, or tournament vlogs. There are tons of great ball review videos, a lot of great education-based channels as well, and those are great ones for you guys to watch. But my list, which is based on my preferences, tend to lean more toward entertainment and tournament vlogs. I'm going to go through this list and talk to you about what it is about them that makes them favorites of mine. So hopefully you guys enjoy this list. If you like this content, if you like this channel, please click that subscribe button. We really greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, we're going to bring you the top 10 list, starting right now with number 10.
Number 10, Barnesy.
At number 10, I have Ryan Barnes, the son of Hall of Famer Chris Barnes. Ryan is a bowler with Wichita State and a member of Team USA. With over 10,000 subscribers, the Barnesy channel is still somewhat new, but growing fast. With a busy schedule, there may not be as frequent of content as some other channels, but when the content drops, it's worth a watch. He occasionally throws in a ball review here and there, matches against his father, crossover videos with other YouTubers like Packy Hanrahan, but perhaps the most entertaining segments are the matches he holds against fellow shockers. Ryan's sarcastic wit and banter with fellow teammates makes this pure gold.
Number 9, Brady McDonough.
Brady is a youth bowler who's largely known across many different social media platforms. He has a huge following, including over 34,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. In addition to his time at youth events across the country, he occasionally bowls PBA regionals, and last year became the youngest PBA regional champion at age 13. I had the pleasure of meeting Brady at one such regional this past year. He's a pretty cool kid. He does sprinkle in a ball review once in a while, as well as some fun entertainment videos, but his specialty is vlogging. He really gives a great look at what the life of a talented, competitive youth bowler can look like, and just has so much fun doing it. I know Brady's father shoots his videos, but I'm not sure who is really the brains behind the actual editing. I do have to say, though, that this is what really sets this channel apart from others for me. The filming is crisp, the transitions are smooth, the sound is perfect. The editing skills are on full display. This is definitely a channel worth checking out, whether you are a youth bowler or an adult bowler.
Number 8, Forrest Critzer.
Forrest first entered my radar as a guest on the 220 Average Bowler channel, who we'll talk about shortly. Forrest is a PBA West region bowler who creates a great mix of tournament vlogs from his regionals, as well as fun videos, usually with a variety of guests, from the aforementioned 220 Average Bowler to Michael and Darren Tang and many others. Forrest has skills that are fun to watch, but also enjoys just having fun in his videos, and that is what makes watching his videos enjoyable to me.
Number 7, 220 Average Bowler.
It's only fitting that with Forrest at 8, the 220 Average Bowler comes in at 7. Michael makes stupid videos. There, I said it. They're stupid. But stupid like the movie Spaceballs or Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So stupid that they're hilarious and entertaining, and you can't help but to watch the next one that comes out. He comes up with most ridiculous ideas because he's unique. He's not out to show you how good of a bowler he is. He doesn't care if you think his ideas are dumb. If he had 0 subscribers, he'd probably still make videos because he entertains himself, and that's what is most important to him. But he has more than 0 subscribers. He currently has 35,000 subs and growing. His videos pretty much all require a "don't try this at home" disclaimer. His ideas have ranged from creating a 20-pound, and a 23-pound bowling ball, to throwing a ball with 50 holes, throwing a ball with the shortest span, or the biggest finger holes. He's bowled in a dinosaur costume, dressed as Mario, wearing actual clown shoes. He even set a world record for throwing the highest game ever using a ball that was drilled in a tree. Who comes up with this stuff? Apparently 220 average bowler does. Oh, and let's talk about his editing skills. Like many of his ideas, some of the edits are simple and pretty dumb, like fart sounds and simple explosion icons. But he also creates a story with his videos and plays them out to ensure you are entertained. If you are a bowling purist, then maybe this isn't the channel for you, but if you like to be entertained, you want to watch this channel. You need to watch this channel.
Number 6, TV Bowling Supply.
The TV in TV Bowling Supply stands for Tang and Vi. That's PBA's Michael Tang and Chris Vi. A bowling supply store by day, this duo also creates very entertaining content. Not only getting to see professional bowlers bowl, you also get to see two different styles. Chris is a two-hander that has great success on the PBA, and Michael's probably one of the best bowlers to not have a title. He certainly has one of the best forms and releases in the game. Chris is more soft-spoken and technical, and he does some great ball reviews. Meanwhile, Michael is just a character who brings definite entertainment value. But don't let Chris's demeanor fool you. You can tell he has a sharp wit about him, and the two play off each other extremely well. A variety of games and challenges, that's what makes this channel a must on your YouTube rotation.
Number 5, Nate and Elise.
The dynamic couple of Nate Garcia and Elise Bolton give you views into the life of both the PBA Regional Tour as well as the PWBA. Nate has amazing form and has had some great success this past year. He's an intense competitor, but has the skills to back up his intensity. You can often find videos of him teaming up with the likes of bowlers like Walter Ray Williams Jr. for doubles events, as well as his better half, Elise. Speaking of Elise, she has had some recent success on the Women's Regional Tour as well, and they often go after each other about who's going to have more titles. There really aren't enough women in the YouTube bowling game, so it's great to see some good content representing the PWBA. I will take this moment to throw out an honorable mention to the Sarah Klassen channel, as well as the PWBA's own YouTube channel. Both are also great ones to add to the list, but at the very least, give the Nate and Elise channel a view. They're really fun to watch, great forums, great bowling, definitely worth a watch.
Number 4, Brad and Kyle.
Now we are getting into the really well-known channels. Brad and Kyle are considered by many to be the pioneers in the YouTube bowling channel game. They honestly are the ones that paved the way for most others you see out there today. At 171,000 subscribers, they are the second largest channel on this list. There's a reason they have so many subscribers, and that's the same reason they are so high on this list. They excel at bowling content. Let's first look at their bread and butter, education. The education side of bowling content isn't quite as much of a reason I personally like the channel, but many do. They are arguably the best channel for education content, and it's exactly why they are also running coaching clinics and have specific memberships available for those who want to learn more. If you're interested in learning more about the game, whether it's basics or more advanced techniques, look no further than Brad and Kyle. But if education isn't what draws me to them, then what is it? Hands down, these guys have my favorite tour vlogs. Getting to see two guys for the price of one is a help, as is the fact that Kyle Sherman has a swing that I would want to mimic if I had the physical ability to do so. They do a great job of showing their games. They show other pros. They break away to talk about what they're thinking and what they're going to do, what ball they're moving into. They have cuts and breakaways of them talking to other pros, and you can tell that most people on tour generally like these guys, and it's a big part of why they are also fan favorites. Their banter together is second to none. They're just a lot of fun to watch, and they have the best vlogs out there today.
Number 3, Darren Tang.
Next on the list is the largest channel at 178,000 subscribers, and that is Darren Tang. While Brad and Kyle have the best tournament vlogs, in my opinion, D-Tang is a close second. What sets him just ahead of them overall is that the other half of what he does is not educational, it's entertainment-based. Sure, he does some education and ball reviews, but his league night vlogs with Lance are extremely entertaining. He has a lot of crossover videos with 220 average bowler, Forrest Critzer, his brother Mikey, and they do a ton of crazy games and challenges. He bowls competitively one-handed, but he also includes videos of him two-hand bowling, left-hand bowling, wrong foot bowling, and any other weird style he can come up with. While Darren is the on-screen talent, one of the biggest reasons he excels is Jesse, his filmographer/editor. Much like Brady McDonough, the video quality is unmatched, and it's not even close. You don't get crisper videos than Jesse's. Jesse's use of cutting in and out of slow motion is masterful, and the music fits with the videos so well. Finding and hiring Jesse was probably the best decision Darren could have made for the success of his channel. And you like merch? He got merch. Others have merchandise, but the D-Tang merch is something that people really seem to like. And while I love it all, the League Nights with Lance have to be the most entertaining thing just because they are characters worth watching. So with that said, you have to give Darren Tang's channel a look.
Number 2, The House Bowling.
Nearing the top of the list is the House Bowling. Many think of this channel as Packy Hanrahan's channel, but it is actually an amalgamation of several guys on the PBA Tour. Packy just happens to record 95% of the content, with a little bit of Kevin Williams sprinkled in there. The good thing is that it's all enjoyable, no matter who the primary subject is. The tournament vlogs on this channel are also great, but it's the challenges that they do that really set this one above the rest. When Troy and I began Bald Brothers Bowling, I hadn't watched much bowling YouTube outside of ball reviews. It was actually Good Golf and the golf challenges that they did in each of their videos that really caught my eye. We wanted to create a bowling version of this, and it just so happened the House Bowling already created just that. From bowling the Wii bowling challenges in real life, to seeing how many 7-10 splits they can convert across an entire center, to bowling on hand-sprayed lanes, spinning a wheel to determine what ball you'll throw, they cover the gamut of games. My personal favorite is the 50-strike challenge, simply because he threw that challenge out to all YouTubers, even the little ones like ours. Yes, they do some education. Yes, he does review some equipment. But it's really the entertainment value that they provide that puts them so high on this list. Kevin and Packy both are very engaging. Packy doesn't just play a nice guy on TV, he is one in real life. I've had the pleasure of meeting and competing against Packy in some regional events, and he's always whooped my butt. I know that I am far from as engaging as Packy or Kevin, but this is the channel the Bald Brothers strives to be, just the amateur version. Do yourself a favor and join the other 133,000 subscribers and watch the House Bowling. Before we reveal the number 1 best YouTube bowling content channel according to me, I wanted to give some love to a few honorable mentions that didn't quite make the overall top 10. For ball reviews, Tamer Bowling has some of the best reviews out there. Education, you can't beat Brun's Nick. Justin Bone is putting out some great entertainment, and giving some love to the little guys, I really enjoy the vlogs put out by Kurt Ridgewell. And finally, do yourself a favor and look up Mike Gourmet. This guy does some funny commentary during his leagues when someone is going for an honor score. Warning, don't drink anything as you watch or you might spit it out. Now, on to my number 1 favorite YouTube bowling channel, and you might be surprised.
Number 1, Straight Off the Hook.
Straight Off the Hook is a smaller channel with only about 2,600 subscribers and features tournament vlogs by Mikey Slayball. I feel that this channel is only small because he is not yet a household name, but don't be surprised if you start hearing more about him. So what is it about this channel that I love so much? Well, there's a number of things. For starters, Mikey's an everyman. He's just a humble guy who works really hard at pursuing his dream by getting up early, working out like a dog, working his job, putting in as much practice as he can, and then he hits the weekend PBA regional tournament circuit. He's not flashy, he's not cocky, he's not angry. He's the kind of guy you just want to grab a coffee with and have a normal conversation. He just seems like your average guy. Second, he throws the ball really well. He's a poor man's E.J. Tackett, and I don't just say that because he throws motive equipment. A lot of his game reminds me of E.J., and it's just fun to watch. He puts a lot of revs on the ball and throws a very powerful shot. Next, he's not a one-trick pony. He will throw a urethane or Motive's microcell polymer right up the boards. He'll swing it a little, or he'll jump in front of the ball return and loft the gutter cap. He's versatile. All that versatility is what has led him to become a multiple-time regional winner in the PBA Central Region. And don't be surprised if you start seeing him on some national tour events in the near future. It's not just his bowling, it's his commentary. His intros, his outros, his during the block breaks. He just comes across as someone I want to listen to. I originally came across Mikey's videos on Instagram, and then I found his YouTube channel, and I have to say I look forward to every video he puts out. He doesn't do ball reviews, he doesn't do education, or fun games that I love. He's a vlogger. He vlogs a day or weekend in the life of a regional bowler, and as someone who has gotten back into the regional game myself, watching him is inspirational. Frankly, I am shocked that he only has 2,600 subscribers so far, and I hope that more people start to take notice of his talents and will start supporting this channel more. To Mikey, keep up the great work, stay humble, keep pumping out the great content. Know that even though I'm probably old enough to be your father, you are an inspiration to me. That does it for the Bald Brothers edition of the Top 10 YouTube Bowling Content Channels. Please help support our channel as well by hitting that subscribe button. Until next time, thanks for watching.